Hey, welcome to From A to Z, the podcast. This is Amy here. I just wanted to talk about a story that I learned about last week. And I didn't say anything on it last week because, I was still on strike, hiatus. But there's been some developments about the case, and so I wanted to share them with you. I'm from a town in Oklahoma that is about 45 minutes from the Texas-Oklahoma border. Called Lawton, Oklahoma. And south of us in Grandfield, Oklahoma, is a situation where the Board of Education there and the superintendent of schools have called a special meeting. They've actually suspended a teacher with pay. I want to make sure that I get the story correctly. For wanting to have a production of the Laramie Project. If you've never seen the Laramie Project or don't know anything about it, it's the story about the community's reaction to the death of Matthew Shepard, the young man who was killed because he was gay in, I believe, 1998, in October of 1998, in Laramie, Wyoming. So, she's an ethics and street law teacher, and as part of the ethics curriculum, she was teaching a section about hate crimes. And then the Laramie Project was... The production of the Laramie Project was something that was inclusive. It was supposed to be because they were doing this section on hate crimes. So, in the state of Oklahoma, there is no legislation against hate crimes. The majority of voters feel like there's no need for it to attach special circumstances to any crime that's been committed against an individual for their race, gender, sexual orientation. So there's no hate crime legislation. So, this story really has me upset because the class is called Ethics, and I don't think she's trying to communicate some sort of gay agenda with the children. I think what she's trying to do is just illustrate, how in this particular situation, and in any situation where the special circumstances of hate crimes can be involved, what are the consequences for those actions? And is that okay? I mean, that's what ethical and moral dilemmas are, right? So, anyways, the superintendent they're having a special meeting tomorrow. They are expecting 2 resignations. I think my impression is that they're not trying to fire her. They're actually just trying to make her quit. And I hope that is not the case. I wish I had done this video last week so that there could have been like some sort of huge letter writing campaign where, everybody could really band together. One thing that's really difficult in Oklahoma is, being able to be vocal and be politically active as far as anything in the gay community is concerned, because it's difficult for gay officials to get elected. It's difficult for them to stay elected. It's difficult for any gay rights legislation to be passed or any laws. So it's a really difficult place. And I think what really got me riled up was that Fred Phelps, the God Hates Fags guy, is coming down there to protest this meeting. Now, he is depicted and portrayed in the Laramie Project, and maybe he just has some sort of vendetta. Who knows why he's coming down there? Who knows why he does anything that he does? And normally, I wouldn't give somebody like him, airtime on this channel. But the fact that he's coming into my backyard back home, and that this woman was trying to do right by the students and trying to do right by the parents, which is educating the children to be able to make ethical decisions on their own where things are concerned. This just really has me upset. If she loses her job, I do plan on writing the Grandfield Board of Education, just for my own peace of mind. One of the things I'd be really excited to do is actually get a group of gays together and actually stage a production of the Laramie Project in Grandfield, just because I feel like it's important, and I think it's something that people should make the decision on their own whether or not they want to see that, and not let the Board of Education decide, not let a handful of people decide what's appropriate, to actually allow these children to make decisions on their own. Do they want to see it? Do they want to participate? How else are we going to have a society of people, that can make decisions for themselves if we don't start giving them the tools to do so? I know this is kind of random and kind of choppy and not very coherent, and I apologize for that. I'm just really, really upset by it. I really don't want Fred Phelps in my backyard. I really don't want this teacher to lose her job. I don't want these students' education to be compromised. From what I've been reading online, there are parents that are really supportive of this teacher and really want her there because she's teaching them things that are practical, things that are useful, and the students really love her and really want her to stay there. So I hope that I can have everybody's support, and leave me your comments or video responses. Tell me what you think about this. What can we do in Oklahoma to fix this? You guys have a great day. Bye.